Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We got another good one today. Today we are going to change the lawnmower blades on my Poulan Pro lawnmower. So stick around and I'll show you how we get that done. Couple quick safety things. We got the lawnmower up on the ramps. We're gonna put a block behind the rear wheel. We have the brake on. Key is off, number one. Number two, the deck is not engaged. So that means the deck right now is just free spinning underneath. The pulley, the dry pulley isn't engaged. And number three, just to be safe, we're gonna pull the spark plug boot off. On older lawnmowers, with points and real old school lawnmowers, if you turn the blades, you might actually be turning the motor. And if you have points, I'm sure a lot of you know what points are. If you have points, you can make that contact and you could pop and pop, 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 pop. It could turn around and you could injure yourself. So take those precautions, like I said, if you're gonna try to do this yourself, and then you should be all set. And of course, make sure your deck is all the way up. Generally forward is low, back is high. I'm sure you guys know. I cut my grass at I think 4 inches maybe. So we got enough room to crawl. It's a little bit of pain in the butt, but we got enough room to crawl under there and get at the blades. So why don't we move to that? All right, so you are dealing with sharp blades, so make sure you get a nice pair of heavy leather gloves when you're working underneath there. So I'm sorry if it's dark, but here's our blade right here. It's a 5/8 nut. So basically for taking it off, I kind of just shimmy my way under there and use, because these spin freely. So the issue you have too is when you put the socket on, obviously this blade's going to turn. So you need to secure this blade somehow. Taking it off, I just kind of get my foot under there and unthread it. But putting them back on, I'll show you the technique I was talking about. But yes, let's go ahead and do it. So if you could see the witchcraft I got going on right now, I have my foot under there. I have my foot under there, which is securing the blade from moving. And I'm just turning. There we go. Yeah, for some reason those didn't seem that tight. There we go. So as you loosen this nut, your blade will give. Make note of the direction the blade is, which way's up, which way's down. And this is a Poulan Pro. If you didn't know, Husqvarna manufactures Poulan Pro. So if you're searching for Poulan Pro parts and Husqvarna pops up, that's not a mistake. All right, so it's pretty clear that there's some parts missing here. This is what should be here. This is what's on the old one. So I was wondering why my lawnmower really wasn't picking up. I thought it was an issue with the bagger, but here we go, it's the blades. So if you happen to have a Poulan Pro 46-inch lawnmower, this is the fan blade you're gonna need. I mean, this is the blade you're gonna need for the deck. So I'll give you a minute there to, you can pause it and write it down if you need to. Okay, so I said pay attention to the way it goes when you take it off. It says here, I don't know if you can make that out, this is grass side. So this is gonna go up on the deck just like so. So we're gonna reverse the process like we did. Also too, another tip, when you're putting your blades on your deck, pretend this is the deck. If you have one blade like this, you're gonna want the other blade like that. You do not want both blades like this, for example, under your deck. You want to stagger them a little bit like so. So one going east to west, the other one going north to south. So imagine this is our deck upside down. This is how we would bolt these back in. Now that I noticed it, and it's probably dark for you to see, there's so much built up crap on this deck. We're actually gonna pop this off and clean it thoroughly. I didn't want to, but it's absolutely caked under there. All right, so we got a series of clips that hold the deck on. Any lawnmower, there's gonna be 2 clips in the back. This controls your height. Your cutting height right here, and there's a couple clips in the front. So now that we got all those clips off, we're gonna lower our deck all the way down, and we should be able to pop some stuff off. These 2 brackets here, I don't know if you saw that, that pops one off. right, so now we're gonna pull this side off. We're gonna pull our, hopefully you can see that, this is our deck, the height for our cutting deck. Pull that back bracket off. We got another front one here. Pull that one out. Working our way around. Where are we now? Our back one. And that's it. Our deck is free. All right, that was actually relatively simple. So let's see if we can, this should. Yeah, okay. We're sliding out now. You know, I said to myself, I'm sweating, it's about 90 degrees out. I said, yeah, I'm just gonna come out here and just quickly change the lawnmower blades. Nope, that wasn't happening. So where we're at, we have the deck engagement cable. We have to take this nut off here, and then we can pull this spring off. So let's do that, and then we'll be free as a bird. Oop. All right, so we got that free. Pop this spring through. Good tip, take a bolt off, thread it back in. Get this cable out of the way, we're free to go. All right, so now that we got our deck pulled off, it's a good time to inspect our belts for any wear, any dry rot, anything like that. I really do not like how there's these safety covers on the side, because think about it, all that, let me get out of the sun, or out of the, not cast a shadow. Look at how much dry leaves and grass is packed in there where a rubber and metal surface meet. You are literally just asking for a fire in there, but they put these side covers on, I would imagine just for safety. But in reality, I mean, starting a wildland fire, is that safe? But anyways, the moment of truth. Ah. Nice. That is packed full of crap. Look at this. So let's fire up the power washer and let's absolutely blast this. Or pop this blade off while we're here. Same thing with this blade, holy crap. The high lift cutting edges, absolutely gone. Toast. All right, so here's the before. Now we're gonna power wash it. Well, what a difference. That looks like a cutting deck now. The amount of stuff that came off that I had to like blow into the woods was remarkable. I couldn't believe the buildup over the years. So let's go ahead and slap those new Husqvarna blades on and then reverse the process, and then we'll be off cutting before you know it. Working smarter, not harder. Remember, this is our grass side. So we're gonna put just put them on while we're here. So, like I said to you before, you need to stagger these a little bit. Like that. Boom. Now that's a sweet looking deck now. So let's go ahead and put the bolts on. We might be able to tighten them just like this. Now I got an idea. Okay, you should probably put some type of semi-permanent Loctite on these bolts. Unfortunately, I don't have any, so we're just gonna tighten them. They have a little bit of a, they have a lock compression washer on them anyways, so that'll prevent them from loosening up. So, right tool for the right job, right? So we gotta I told you there'd be some redneck stuff in this video, but anyways, we have to obviously tighten the lawnmower blade, right? But the lawnmower blade spins, so we just got a whole bunch of stuff packed in there. A nice piece of maple firewood, a couple 2x4s. So we got everything jammed in there so we can get the proper torque on this. The proper torque on this for riding mowers is anywhere from 70 to 90 pounds, and they should be checked about every, I think, 30 hours, the book says. So let's go ahead and get the torque wrench. Let's torque this sucker down, and then we'll engineer this side, torque this one down, slide it underneath, bolt everything, reverse the process, and we'll be cutting before you know it. So now's a good time before we put the deck on is to check for grease fittings. Older decks have grease fittings. These are all sealed bearings, so I don't have to do anything with these, but inspect your belt, make sure your belt looks okay. Look for anything out of the ordinary, but yeah, if everything looks good, like it does, we're gonna hook up the engagement again, and then off we go. Alright, so we got everything hooked back up. We have no extra parts, which is good. The only thing we have left is the crappy blades. But now, just to check. Nice. Everything's looking good, looks pretty even. So let's set it all the way up because we're on the dirt. And let's give it a little test fire here. Oh yeah, we're cutting real nice. Yeah. Let's see if you can. Yeah. Oh yeah, she's cutting. She's cutting real good. It's like a golf course, baby. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Just a video on how to change the, your lawnmower blades. It's very important to keep them sharp. If your kick-up fins aren't broken, you could just take an angle grinder or a metal bastard file, and you could just get that nice edge. Not like razor sharp, because it'll roll over if you hit anything, but you want a good sharp edge, because if you're mowing grass with a dull edge, it's almost worse for the lawn, because it barely cuts it. It kind of pulls at it. So you want to make sure you have sharp blades. These are brand new. So what we're going to do, one last thing, is we're going to make note of the time and day it is we put the blades on. I keep like an hour sheet. I don't have an hour meter, but I keep an hour sheet of time ran, how many times I mow the lawn. Check your blades every 25 hours. Check them, torque them, because you don't want one of those suckers loosening it up. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please comment. Let me know what you think. If there's something I did that was a little bit different, that maybe you did make my life easier, feel free to let me know. If you have something positive to say it below. So I'm Homestead Jay. Appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you on the next video.